This video is a quick overview of the Model Editor user interface. Get into a lot more detail later about specific features. So here we have the Model Editor with a few of the sample models already open. At the top we have the application menus and toolbars, and the rest of the window is really 4 separate pieces. The navigator that shows which models are open and what's in each model, the property view that lists the properties of what we have selected, the set of 2D views that illustrate the model, and the message window that shows what's happening behind the scenes. Now let's take a closer look at each one, starting with the navigator. These accordion buttons will let you see which models are open and switch between them. The tree shows what's in the current model. If you expand these out, it will show you every component in the model. Now let's select a component here and take a look at its properties in the property view. At the top here is the component we've selected, Brake 11, and below that is all the brake properties. These are broken into different groups to make them easier to find. So here we have the brake inlet property. It's a pretty common editor type, an edit button, and some indication of current value. This one shows what the brake is connected to. Brake also has a few properties with drop-down lists like brake type, and some real value editors like length here. Note the engineering units next to the value. We'll talk more about specific editor types in later videos. Now, let's take a look at the same component in a 2D view. Here it is, and right next to it is pipe 21. If we look closely, we can see the blue connection line between the two. That's the inlet property editor we saw earlier. 2D views do a great job of showing which components are connected, especially in a large model. You can create as many different views as you like, each showing different parts of the model. And finally, we segue to the most exciting part of the Model Editor, the message window. Here we have a running log of files being opened and errors occurring. Buttons off to the right can write the messages to the file, discard them all, or copy some to the clipboard.